Welcome back, my viewers. Thank you for joining me again. Those that have been here before and those that haven't, thank you for joining me here driving. And back with some more provoking thoughts. Today I want to talk about Santander. And I'm not sure how many of you have heard or seen the video that I saw. I think it was on TikTok. Yes, it's on TikTok. Video of a man that's filming himself in the bank. It's a very quick video. It's not a long video, but he manages to say to the customer service lady that he wants to make a withdrawal of, what was it, Mum? £2,500?
Yeah.
So he said, I've got £11,500 in there, and I want to make a withdrawal of £2,500. And he said, well, you're telling me I can't have my money, you know? Well, she didn't say no, and then she was very awkward because she knew she was being filmed, you know, Mum? So she wasn't happy with being filmed, but hey, you know, he's got a right to do that and have a record of that conversation. She was on the phone while speaking to him, she's also on the phone to her colleague, I don't know who exactly. But the person on the phone started saying, what do you want the money for? He said, I want to buy my son a bike. She said something like, you know, started questioning him about the bike. You know, how much is the bike? So he said, I don't know, but that's my budget. I don't know how much the bike is, but that's my budget. And I want £2,500. Well, have you got evidence of this, the price of the bike or what? He said, evidence? So I need to, it was crazy. So when I look deeper into this, Mum, right? The truth of the matter is that they're doing that because they have a lawful right to do that, apparently. You know? Apparently they have the right to dictate to you not only how much you can take, but what you're taking it out for. Right? Now, many of us, I don't believe, I mean, I don't think I ever knew this or understood that was what was happening with our money, you know? I think most of us don't think that there would be a problem to take out the money that is in the bank that belongs to us. Is that a fair assessment? Most of us think that the money that we have in the bank, we have full access to, right? But that's actually not the case. You know, apparently once that money goes into a bank, it belongs to them. And therefore they are acting upon that lawful right and understanding that the money is now in their possession and it's theirs. It's theirs. And you effectively are asking for you've got, you know, yeah, it's like you're begging, really. Now, this is the thing. There's no way of if that's the case, right, Mum, there's no actual way of avoiding that, because whether you're whatever income, you know, whether you're working, retired, you know, you've got pension, whatever your income is, it comes in the form of a digital transfer, does it not? Your wages go straight to the bank, your benefits, your pension goes straight to the bank, right? So at no point have you you've worked and you've earned, but you haven't made physical contact with any of your money yet. It's just gone straight to what is apparently your bank account, right? Okay, and we've had no problem with that over the years because there's never been an issue. I've experienced needing to buy a car and going in the bank and withdrawing that. You know, there used to be definitely a limit. Like you might have to give them notice because you know they don't really have that money in the bank because they've borrowed every penny 10 times over. But anyway, so sometimes you might have to give 2-3 days notice or whatever. But you could definitely, I have definitely in the past gone into the bank and withdrawn £2,000 without any prior notice. I've done that, and I'm sure many people would have done that. But now that is a problem, right? That is an issue, and so I've got an issue, and I think many of us are going to start to have an issue with the right that we have over the money we have earned. The right to do with what our money, do what we want with our money, not being tampered with, right? But it is being tampered with, and it is being taken away. And so when you do that, then you're putting us back into slavery, effectively, because it's only slaves that work and don't get paid, or slaves that work, yes, we're getting paid, but if you don't have access to that pay, then have you been paid? If you have to work, earn, and then beg to access the money that your energy, access, because this is all energy, this is all stealing your energy. That's what slavery is, using your energy for their benefit, right? So we use our energy and we get paid in currency, and you want to take away the power of my currency from me. Well, I tell you what, mate, it's getting very interesting now, isn't it? Guys, I made a video about 2 or 3 years ago about, I think the title, do go and have a look at that, where the heading was "Cash is King," and I talk about this about 2-3 years ago about how important it is to fight for your cash. Don't give up on your cash. Demand access to your cash, because it's a war on cash. And if there's a war on cash, then it's a war on you and your human right, because you have earned that cash, and if you can't touch what you've earned, then you're effectively being forced back into slavery. And that's not going to happen. I can tell you that now. I know it's not going to happen, but the people that are trying to do that don't really know that that's not going to happen. Right? So we have to deal with this type of thing. You understand? So this is a real warning to people and what's happening in the banking system as we speak. We expected it anyway. Those of us that understand what the game is here expect all of this. But it's just when you see you see a man trying to access his own money and being blocked and having to explain himself, right, what he wants to use it for. I just felt like, wait, hold on, we're here, we've arrived now, we've arrived. It's also made me start to think about because there's a war on cash, right, and so it starts to make me think about digital currencies. And the fact that people, I haven't really looked deep into it, but I am going to now. That's all right, Mum. Don't worry. I'm all right. There's some bad driving that Mummy's noticing there. Yeah, don't worry, Mum. We get on with it. Digital currency, Mum. Right. I think that's effectively where we are at and where we're heading, right? And if that's the case, then some of us or all of us need to be investing in some of these digital currencies. Then, if that's the way we're going, right? Not that I accept that that's what it should be, but maybe we can actually benefit from their wickedness, because that's what it is. It's evil and wicked when you're trying to be again, the only example of this is slavery. That's the only example I can think of. A time where you worked and earned your money, but you didn't. You earned, right? Effectively, but it didn't belong to you. You never had access to it, but you earned it. You know? And we're not about to go back to those days, are we? That's not going to happen, right? So, you know, this is happening by design. But anyway, I just thought I'd come and mention that, guys. Look out for that video. It was on TikTok, and I'm sure lots of people must have seen it by now. I'm sure it's gone viral. I was looking at the comments, and people were saying, you know, that's me. That's it for Santander. I'm leaving. So I'm not advocating for anyone to leave, close their bank accounts, because opening them is not very easy. But you know, what I would say is, yeah, be on your guard. Be aware of what's going on. And, you know, if I have to draw my money out from, and again, even machines, cash machines, they're reducing access from the cash machines. So you can't really guarantee that they're getting rid of cash machines. This is war, isn't it? This is real war on cash, right? And on you. If there's war on cash, then there's war on you, everyday ordinary people, right? You can't get you're lucky to find a cash machine with any cash in it, or with any access to cash, you know. So they just want you to earn this money, and it goes to them and belongs to them. Well, that's not going to happen, mate. It's going to happen, but it's not going to end very well, I don't think. Is it? Slavery never ended well, so why are we going back there? It didn't work. It lasted, but this time it's not lasting another 400 years. I guarantee that. What do you think, Mum? It's not going to happen. So why the inconvenience? Why the nonsense? Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Bit of a rant this morning, but I think it's justified, right? Considering what's going on in this. Yeah, I haven't had my coffee yet, so that doesn't help. All right, guys, take it easy. See you soon.